Hi y'all, Justin with Kayak Catfish. Well, I'm out here for my second trip of the day. I went out this morning, which would have been the last video you saw there. Got on an awesome bite in a backwater creek, but it didn't last long. I had some bass boats come in, running their outboards right there in front of my lines, and it just shut down the bite. So I left there, went home, got something to eat, did a couple projects, and come back out here this afternoon in a different creek, a little bit bigger creek here, so hopefully boat traffic won't interfere with me as much out here. But I'm gonna try it again, see if I can replicate that same pattern that I was on this morning. So this particular creek here, pretty long creek as far as distance that it goes back, but it's not very deep. Out here to my right, you're looking about 6 to 8 feet out there at the current water level. And over here, I'm on an island right now. I've pulled my kayak up here onto the shore. I'm gonna have my baits cast out. So this is an island here that I'm at, and there's another island up here, and there's a little cut here that goes in between them, about 3 feet deep there. So I'm gonna have my baits kind of staggered. I'm gonna have one over here around the 3 feet depths right here, kind of in this cut, and just fan cast them on out here so that I can try to hit maybe 3 feet, 5 feet, 6, 7, 8 over there. So kind of give a little bit of an option to these fish, no matter if they're coming in or out of this creek or going in and out of this cut. Hopefully I'm going to have a bait there in front of them. So I'm going to use some skipjack for cut bait on 3 rods. And if you notice here in the bucket, say hello there, my pretties. I threw the cast net there at the last spot this morning. Just got me a couple gizzard shad. I'm going to put them on a balloon rig up there, and I'm going to probably put the gizzard shad here in this cut, and because there's a little bit of a breeze blowing out through here, and it's going to catch that balloon. So I'm going to put it there in the cut, and we'll start out with 3 rods baited with cut bait and 1 with the live gizzard shad. And I only got 2 of them here. I just put them in the 5-gallon bucket. You can't keep shad alive very long in a container like that if you put a lot of them in there, but you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 shad, something like that in a bucket, you can keep them alive for a few hours, you know, long enough for me to get to that spot, get home, knock out some stuff, and then come back out here. So anyway, guys, enough of me yapping. Let me get these baits rigged up. We'll see if we can get on some fish this afternoon. All right, let's cut this skipjack up there. Cut the head off. That's going to be 1 bait. Midsection there, and I'm going to go ahead and put another. Finish that bait off, and that'll bait 3 of our rods, and then I'll get the balloon rig set up there for them gizzard shad. Okay, y'all, we got our gizzard shad on there. That's a small hook. Don't ask me what size it is, because honestly I don't know. I had it in the box, but I got him on about a 3-foot section of line here under my balloon. That's about a baseball size balloon. Don't need a real big one for him there, because he's not a very big shad. But you can see there, he's kind of lively. So I'm just going to step out here. I've got this on one of my light action rods. This is one of my Abu Garcia Veritas rods. Well, I use these for catching bass and catching bait, and a little Lew's spinning reel. I'm just going to give him a toss here, very kind of gently, just get him out there, and I'll let him just kind of swim around and do his thing. I'm going to let out some slack, and he can just kind of swim on out there how he wants to. We'll see what happens with him, but again, the wind's kind of blowing down this way, so it's going to catch that balloon and kind of get him to wanting to go that way, I hope, and keep him away from my other lines. We'll see. Anytime you got a live bait out, it seems like they want to find your other lines every time. Here's just this bait right here, just a chunk of skipjack. Give this one a toss over there, kind of on the edge there where that cut starts to go through, but still really shallow. And put it in the rod holder here, and I'm going to engage my clickers. We're going to hopefully hear some zinging going off if some fish are in here. So I love that zinging sound. Next bait, another chunk of skipjack. I'll toss it over this side, kind of get it out there a little deeper, maybe 6, 8 feet deep. Last bait, my favorite, skipjack head. Step out here. We'll send it over in that creek channel too. All right, y'all, I am set up and fishing. See my setup here. I'm gonna step back on this island best I can. I got my 3 pieces of cut bait fan casted this way, and my live gizzard right up there. I'm gonna let out a little bit more line so he can swim further into that cut, but yeah, we'll put in a little bit of time here, see how it goes this afternoon. We hooked up. Yeah, he's on there. Oh, he's gonna pull too now. Oh, did he come off? Oh, he come off on me. No, he didn't either. He was coming at me. Well, he was coming at me fast. I thought I'd kept reeling and kept reeling. I thought, man, he's come off. So I just wasn't catching up with him. All just coming straight at me. That's gonna be a little blue right here. Boy, he hit it like a dang freight train and then turned and come at me, tricking me into thinking he was gone. Well, here he is. Boy, acting a fool, man. That one's fired up. No bigger than he is. Goodness gracious, man, that thing was hooked good. Hold him out there for him. I'll throw him on the board here. I'm in that Kayaks and Cats slot tournament here for the month of April, but it's going to take a pretty big fish to help me at this point. Yeah, that one there is just 27 inches. You can see, though, today's video sponsor, Catfish Sumo, catfishsumo.com/Justin. Save you some money while making me some money today. Get out of here, blue cat. He gone. Yeah, all right, well, that's fish number 1. Didn't take long. He threw my bait off, so we'll get another piece of bait on there. Pretty sure that was one of the body pieces. I think we threw the head piece out on this Academy roughneck rod there, so we'll get another body section, sling it out. There's just another chunk of skipjack. Let's see what this will do for us. Cast it out here without tight corners here with these trees behind me and my other rods here. We're gonna make it work. Yeah, that ain't a great cast, but we'll catch something there. No deeper than it is through here. If any fish working through, they're gonna be able to easily find these baits. And my gizzard shad, he's working his way back over here now. He's been an active little thing. He's come all over out through this way. I was like, man, he's gonna get this other line for sure. Then he turned and he's going back the other way now. So I hope he finds himself a suitable predator over there. This rod's got hit again. Let's get him. Yep. I told you that cast, it wasn't a good one. But we get something on it. And sure as the world, very next fish. I'm gonna need to go around this other rod here though. Get creative here on the bank fishing. Got limited space. I think this here is gonna be another. It feels like blue. The way he's rolling. Could be a channel too, I presume, but I'd say it's blue. Yeah, it is. Another little small one. Yeah, y'all, that one there, he's another one about the same size as the last one. Get him out of here. Look at, he's coming after me, buddy. Boy, he wants some more, don't he? He's gonna chew up my leg. Man, that's an attack cat right there. He says he's done with this whole water life. He's heading up on shore. He's trying to climb up in my chair. Here he comes at me again. That's attack of the cats right here, man. These fish is man-eating catfish, folks. Boy, if he's any bigger. It's a good thing I've got about 170 pounds on him, or he'd have whooped the far out of me. Let's get us another bait out there. Well, since that last fish tossed our bait off, here's another big chunk. I'm gonna come over here and try to cast it. Let's see if I can do a slightly better cast than what I did last time. There we go. Slightly better anyway, right? All right, them perfect casts. You need a perfect cast sometimes to catch a bass. Catfish, they don't care. They don't care about your cast. All right, old gizzard, he's still over there swimming. Everything else, look at this. Look at that rod tip. We just got that line cast out. Something's on it immediately. Oh my gosh, we must have put it right in front of him. I think he's got it. I'm gonna go ahead and crank down on him. No, he ain't got it either. We'll see if he'll come after it here. I got something. Look at it there again. Man, something was on that bait. As soon as it got down there, I was pointing that old gizzard over here, and I had that rod tip dancing. He come back after it again when I pulled it out of his mouth, but well, I guess he's let it go. Probably another just a small one. That's a fairly big chunk. Y'all, I got a fish right here. I had a short run maybe 10-15 minutes ago, and I thought he dropped the bait. Thought it was just the dink messing with it, and he never came back for it, so I was just gonna check my bait and see if if it'd been chewed up, if he was still on the hook. And went to pick up on it, and there's weight on there, so I don't know what this is. He's been sitting down there holding my bait for a while. Well, he's gonna pull now. Heck, it may be a flathead or something. Yeah, they'll sit there and hold your bait sometimes. This is on the headpiece. Whatever he is, he's mad at it, ain't he? Yeah, it is a flathead. Sure as the world. Sure as the world. That ain't a bad one either. That ain't a bad flathead. We'll put him on the Catfish Sumo sponsored measuring board here in just a second. I'm glad I checked that bait now, or I'd been reeling this fish in at the end of the night here. There he is at my feet, man. Not a bad flatty. That's not bad at all. Yeah, buddy, let's get him unhooked. That's what he eat right there. Skipjack head. I got my board set up over here. We'll get a measurement on him. I think he's probably going to be too long for my tournament. Yeah, folks, that one there, head against the board. Let's see where his tail goes here. He's over 34 inches there. Nice, man. That's a pretty good flathead. Yeah. What do you think about that? That's not a bad flathead. I thought we might be seeing some in these creeks because they're really heating up, you know. We've had a warm, sunny day today. A little bit cool this morning out there, which I filmed that last video. It was in the low 40s this morning, but about 70 degrees out here right now. Nice, man. That's why I wanted to check that bait though. I wanted to see if I still had bait on there. And these flatheads, they are notorious for just sitting there and holding your bait, and they'll sit there forever, and you'll go into reel in your lines at the end of the night and you'll have one on. That's happened to me before. Alright, let's look at him there. Let's send him home. On out of here, Mr. Flathead. Boys. There he goes. He's a flopping around there for a second. That's a good flathead, man. I wouldn't mind seeing a few more of them. Normally by now I'm already getting some flatheads, but this year, I mean, I've got a few, but not in the numbers that I normally do, but should be any time now. I keep expecting it. Okay, well, I'm gonna take a look at this bait here. I may switch it out. That bait, you can see right there, man, it's still in good shape. Turtles ain't been down there chewing it up or nothing before that flathead come along, so we'll just send it right back out. Alright guys, our other gizzard shad here is going out. I reeled in my other baits just to check them. Didn't have a piece of bait on either one of them, so I'm gonna put that live gizzard shad. I'm gonna toss him out there on bottom, and I'm gonna put another piece of cut bait on my other rod. That's why I ain't been getting much action though. You gotta have bait on your hooks to catch a dang fish. There we go. We'll get him out there. We'll put a piece of cut bait on the other. Look right here. Look right here. That's that live gizzard shad. Well, something hit him. I'm gonna be mad if it's some turtle or channel cat down there just killed my live gizzard shad. Well, here goes this one now too. This one may be hooked up. Yep, that one's hooked up right there. That's on that smaller skipjack head. We got something over there just messing with my live gizzard shad that we threw out. The one under the balloon, ain't nothing messed with him all day. He's just been swimming around, going side to side. I keep hoping though, I'm optimistic. Something will happen with him. Either him or the other one. I'm going to, let's see. Let me go around this rod here, get creative. There we go. Nah, it's just another small blue. It's action. Been a little slow out here this afternoon. Yeah, there he is, just a little thing. Let's get him on out of here. Well, boy, he's trying to climb up my chair too. Get on out of here, blue cat. Let's take a look at our bait here. Well, this thing come off the hook. I thought it was pretty tore up. We'll put us another one on there. They put a body chunk on there this time. That way we'll have a big head, a body chunk, one live gizzard shad on bottom, and then the one under the balloon over there. Oh, look right here. Look right here. Oh yeah. Oh no. That one let it go. This one right here is going off though. I got two rods. Oh yeah. Now that one's on, buddy, and that one's a pulling. Oh no, I'm hung. I'm hung. Let's see if he comes out of it. I feel him on there. He's on there. I'm gonna give him some slack, see what happens. You can see he's taking line. He's on there. See if he'll come out of whatever he's in. He felt good. Look at that dang gizzard shad, buddy. He's swimming. He's gonna cross every one of my lines. Oh, I think I'm in some brush or something right here, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna end up breaking off on this thing, trying to get him out of it. That's my number one complaint about fishing shallow. Is there's so much debris and stuff that you get hung in. Oh, come on now. Come on, fish. I want to end this video on a high note. I was thinking about getting out of here in just a few minutes. I'm getting hungry. And my girlfriend just got one of them air fryer things, and supposedly she's fixing some orange chicken tonight. And I don't know what's special about an air fryer. I'm the kind of guy that uses microwaves. Well, she's excited about this air fryer thing, so I like me some orange chicken, and it's waiting at the house. Oh, man, I'm pulling something in here. I don't know what's up with this, but I'm making a little progress. I may be pulling in a damn brush pile in with this fish. Okay, I think I'm out of it. I am. I wasn't sure I was getting that out, y'all. I didn't think it was going to happen, but I gave him some slack when he got into it, and He ran a little bit and we ended up getting out. I think he's got my other line. Dang gizzard shad under the float, man. He has crossed every single one of them. You got a live bait out, you guarantee you he's going to swim into the other lines. Let's see, I need to go under this. Oh goodness, let's see. Boy, I may have just come out of it right there, y'all. I may have got lucky right there. Let's see what this is. He felt good. That's a striper. That's why he felt good. Yeah, we got the trifecta out here today. Blues, albeit small blues. Nice flathead. And now we got a striper. This one ate a piece of cut bait here. That live gizzard shad I had on bottom got hit right there. And then this one took off, and you know, I don't know if it's still on there or not. We'll check it here in a minute, but nice, man. You know, it's been kind of a slow afternoon, especially considering the morning I had, but you know, you get fish like this sporadically, I'll take it. I will gladly take it, because that's a pretty nice striper. We're going to throw him on the board here in just a second. Let me go over here and get him in the other camera. I'll hold him up for you. All right, man. Look at that. Boy, that's a fat striper right there, ain't it? Oh, I love these things. Been catching the hell out of them lately. But that one there ate a piece of cut bait. Up. And yeah, I had two rods getting hit there at the same time, and this is the one that hooked up. I don't know what he had me in down there, but thankfully we got him out of it. Nice. Let me throw him on the board here for you, and so we're gonna let him go. Look how fat that thing is, man. That is a fat fish. He's shy of 32 inches, but look at the gut on it. Man, that's awesome. All right. Last look at it there. Let's revive it, let it go. I think she's ready to go. Take off for me there. Yeah. All right, she gone. Well, let's check this other line here. Look at this. You see this? That's that live gizzard shad. Made it all the way over there under that balloon, but I think it swam under the lines. I don't think it got in them. Well, I'm gonna put this back in the chest, and I'm gonna check this one. I don't think there's anything on it. It got hit, but no, ain't nothing on this, y'all. So I'm gonna reel it in, see if my bait's still on there. Something probably ripped it off. No, you can see something bit it right there. It's got the bite marks. They bit the bottom half of it, didn't get the hook. That's all right. I'm gonna throw that in the cooler. I'll use that on my next trip. I'm gonna try to go tomorrow if I can. I think the weather's okay tomorrow, but if it is, I'm gonna take off. But yeah, anyway, y'all, I think I'm gonna get on up out of here. That orange chicken from the air fryer is calling my name. I don't know if it'll be as good as however they fry those orange chickens there at the Chinese restaurant. I guess they deep fry them, but we'll try this whole air frying thing and see how it goes. But anyway, had a fun time out here. It's been a good day from this morning segment, which was the last video, to now. Caught quite a few fish today. That striper there and the flathead, just a bonus on top. But anyway, I'm gonna get packed up and get out of here. I'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.